Contractors, if you are mad at your project manager because they are not doing their job, then it may not be their fault. And in this video, I'm going to explain to you why it actually may be your not so much fault, but your responsibility, and what you can do to make sure that your project managers that you currently have on your staff are doing what they need to be doing. And two, how it is that you should, apply this framework when you are looking for new project managers. If you don't know who I am, my name is Lev Parsegan. I'm the founder of Cosmosify, a consulting agency that helps remodel contractors and custom home builders bring order to their business so hopefully they can make some more money. I want to talk to you guys about this whole idea of my project manager sucks, okay? Everyone has thought it before, everyone has experienced it, and I want to talk to you guys about why maybe that frame is not serving you or serving, the people that you hire. Okay, so I'll tell you guys a story. I had a contractor that I was working with for a while, and after about a 4-month period, he basically came to me and said, hey, this PM is not working out, we need to find a new one. And when I asked him why, he said, well, he doesn't really know how to plan. He doesn't know how to rile a team up and get them together so that they can execute on the plan for the project. He doesn't properly know how to schedule, nor does he document any of these things. And that was 4 months in. And I was like, okay, I'm happy that we caught it 4 months in. But why did we catch it 4 months in? Why did we not catch this within the first 6 weeks? And he responded back and was like, well, we actually did. I knew all this at 6 weeks. And I'm like, okay, what about 4 weeks? He was like, yeah, I could see that. I'm like, what about 2 weeks? He was like, yeah, I saw signs of it. And I'm like, okay. So 2 things happened. Number 1, you identified the fact that this person was probably not a fit, and we let it ride out for 4 months. And I'm like, why did we let it ride out for 4 months? He was like, well, I thought that they were going to get better. Bingo. You guys have all thought this before, that, time is going to pass and eventually, just eventually, your contributor is going to get better. But I have a truth for you guys, and it may be a harsh truth, but the truth is that most contractors who think that their employees are going to get better, and if they've already demonstrated signs that they're not that good from the very beginning, truth is they're probably not going to get better. Okay? It's very rare that they are going to get better, on their own especially. And I know what you may be thinking. You may be thinking, okay, Lev, so what are you saying? Should I be training them up a certain way or something like that? Well, it's twofold. Number 1, it has to do with your hiring process from the very beginning. Forget them working for you right now, but when you hired them, what kind of a skills assessment did you do with them to determine whether or not they were going to be a good fit for your company? Okay? One thing that we have our guys do is we have a 4-step interview process. And with the first one, it's a screening. The second one, it is a Zoom call. On that Zoom call, we ask them value-based questions, scenario-based questions, and some technical, but not too much. Between that time, we actually have them do a handwritten assessment where we see how they think through problems on paper, what their punctuation looks like, if they're leveraging ChatGPT and things like that, and they're just completely BSing. We're able to filter so much of that on the front end. And the 4th thing that we do is we do an on-site. And during the on-site, you guys will find a lot will be revealed about the candidate to you. You may be thinking, what do you do exactly? When you're on-site with a candidate, bring them to a project that is active, okay? Bring the PM to an active project and ask them specific questions as to how they would overcome certain challenges that you guys, 1, have either faced on that specific job, or 2, things that you guys are currently facing as challenges. And by their insight and by their strategy, their step-by-step, and ask them to be very specific, you will see whether or not somebody is good or if they're just kind of blowing smoke. That's the first thing from the recruiting side. Now, the second side is the KPI side, okay? So it's measurement of performance. If you don't know what a KPI is in corporate world, that's what we call key performance indicators, okay? And that's just basically a fancy 3-letter term for measuring stick, okay? What is the measuring stick that we are using to make sure that this person is doing their job, okay? And if you don't have KPIs in place to assess somebody's performance, like a KPI could be time to completion on a job, or time to completion on tasks, or a KPI could be daily logs, frequency of daily logs, like on a 5-day basis. Did they have 100% completion of daily logs on every single job that they were attending to. These are examples of different KPIs that you can put in place to measure whether or not your project manager is doing what they need to be doing. And if you guys don't have this in place, I can't blame the project manager, because truthfully, the ones who are not winners, they're just going to milk you. And I'm not saying that that's right. In fact, it's very wrong. But as a business owner, that's what happens. You will get people who milk you just because of the fact that you are extending an opportunity to them. And if you do not know how to track them like a hawk and make sure that you get the absolute most out of that capital, that human capital that you have invested into, that's not their fault. That's your responsibility. Okay? And so you guys, on your interviews, make sure you front load all of this stuff and make sure you're clear on who it is specifically that you're hiring. And number two, put KPIs in place to measure their performance so that you can make sure that these people are actually the people that they say they are, and two, they're people that can actually perform the responsibilities that you need them to perform. If you got value from this video, what I want you to do is subscribe to the channel, like it, and share it with a contractor friend who maybe has a project manager who has been problematic in the past that they could get value from this video. And I think that's it. I'll see you guys in the next one tomorrow. Peace.